What is up, guys? Wallow J here, and I'm here with my co-host Miguelino. Miguelino, say hello to the peoples.
What's pooping, peoples?
Well, we are here on a special edition of Locker Room Talk, and the news is not good.
It's horrible.
I called it the other day, unfortunately. You know, Tony Khabib is off. This is the fifth time that is being canceled. I'm pretty disappointed, to be honest with you. I mean, even though I called it and I knew that it was coming, I'm still disappointed.
Man, I have right now a list of the 5 reschedules. So I think I'll name it. All right. So the first time Khabib gets injured. Second time Tony gets injured. Right. Third time Khabib doesn't make weight on the scale.
Well, he had the issue with the weight cut.
Yep. Fourth time Tony gets injured, which was on April Fool's of all days.
That was the cable incident.
Yes, the cable. And then the fifth time, coronavirus. Man, then on top of that, like, hold on, I got even more history to drop with this fight, man.
Oh, go ahead, drop it.
It's fucking. So where are we at? Here we go. So when Khabib and Tony were scheduled to fight for the first time, Izzy Adesanya was 2 years away from his UFC debut.
Okay.
Conor McGregor was a featherweight.
That's at 145. Okay.
Kamaru Usman and Colby Covington were fighting on prelims. Right? So Ronda Rousey, Fabricio Verdum, and Rafa dos Anjos were UFC champions. And Mike Goldberg was a UFC commentator.
Oh my God, that's so long ago.
A while, man. And fuck.
Man, they might as well just forget about it.
Bro,
at this point, man, it's like it's not gonna happen.
Look, man, in my opinion, just try and have it after all this shit clears out. Have this be that comeback fight, for the fans. That's what I would do personally, but I mean, they want to make some money.
I can no longer get excited about it because I know that something is going to happen.
Bro, the moment they do it, they walk out. First. The moment they walk out, the shit power goes out.
Something's gonna happen. I think that you just forget about Tony and Khabib ever happening and just book him different, fights.
The only way
individually.
They waited so long, man. That's it.
Well,
I know they had to.
They've been trying to make it since 2015.
I know, man. Like, look, up until the winner is announced, you're gonna have earthquakes. You're gonna have fucking just, all the craziest apocalyptic shit as they're fighting. Yeah,
I really don't know what to say anymore about them,
dude. It's
fucking crazy at this point.
Here's the thing,
5 times. What other fight has been rescheduled this many times? I don't think there's ever.
I don't think. Yeah, they got the world record for the longest fight to happen.
Maybe one fight that was rescheduled for another day, and that happened.
Bro,
just one.
The day they fight, it's not even going to be exciting anymore.
No,
like if they ever fight, so someone's going to get hurt walking into the octagon. That's what's going to happen. So when we think it's finally going to happen, some crazy shit's going to happen.
I mean, it's going to be like Mayweather Pacquiao, when it happened. It was like, what, 5 or 6 years too late?
Well, yeah, man. At this point, I'm not even sad.
We're going on 4.5 years of trying to make this fight.
Too much, man. It's like I can't even be sad anymore about it, It's just I knew it would happen. I didn't think it'd be this way.
I mean, I called it. I wanted to be wrong, but I wasn't. Which sucks.
It does. I mean, the cool thing is, though, it's nothing cool about this, but what's nice is it's not because of either of them, It's because of Mother Nature said, fuck you. But
I don't know, man. I'm pretty disappointed with Mother Nature. Fuck.
Yeah.
Why did it have to happen now?
It's because they didn't schedule the fight earlier. So,
oh well.
That's the reason why.
Well, if you're just tuning in, Khabib is stuck in Russia.
Yep.
So there you have
From Russia with love.
Yeah, exactly.
This #1 bullshit fans. I must cancel fight.
So Tony immediately went online and said, "Oh, he's just scared."
Oh,
and I'm like, and I get it. He's trying to.
Yeah, no, he's scared of Putin. That's what he's scared of.
No, There you go. Tony claims Khabib Nurmagomedov is hiding from him.
Oh man.
Well, I guess that he's just trying to keep it, interesting while
Well,
this shit
hey,
is going
yo,
on.
don't blame him at this point, dude. Create some more hype to this fight. You never know because of this. Again, until someone's hand is raised in the octagon after a fight occurred, I won't believe it. But I mean, only so much. The only cool thing, I guess, is seeing the fallout as well right now. Like, did you see Kamaru versus Jorge was tossed up out there, and then Jorge got on Twitter and started talking shit?
I did not see that. What was he saying?
All right, let me pull this up for him. So Ariel Helwani, he has his like Monday MMA show.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know where this came from, but Jorge went live. Hold on, this is oh my gosh, loading. There we go. Motherfucker. There. Okay, sorry.
Computer sucks.
So my computer skills suck. So let's see, 5 hours ago, Jorge tweets, April 18th, I'm free. # the resurrection. And
is that it?
Let's see. Yeah, man, that's it right there.
Okay.
And the idea was entertained on the Twitter sphere.
But here's the thing. Is he offering to fight Tony or is he offering to fight Kamaru?
Kamaru.
Well, I mean, the world wants to see Tony and Khabib.
Exactly.
I mean, what is pushing their fight up from July, I think it is going to do now? I mean,
bro, in my opinion,
I don't think Kamaru's ready. I think Kamaru's still hurt.
And then like Ali's whatever his name is,
Abdulaziz.
Yeah. So even Jorge recently tweeted 2 hours ago, shut up, Ali. Writing tweets for your client. The only thing I'm cutting off is your boy's head. Wouldn't take it on 7 weeks notice. He's not taking it on 2 weeks notice. Clout chasing, just like the clout chasing fragile dude. So I guess that also shows us how far that went.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that Kamaru's ready. I think Kamaru had like a broken leg or a broken arm, if I'm not mistaken. So
something, yeah.
That's not gonna happen, in 3 weeks.
Fuck, throw him at Colby.
The what?
Throw him at Colby. Fuck it.
Is Colby even ready?
Dude, wasn't he like? So he was gonna try and they were trying to have him go against Tyron, right? But wasn't his jaw fucked from the last fight, or did that heal fast enough?
I thought that he had a wired jaw, but I've seen him, training and talking and shit. So it can't be all that bad. And name that is being thrown out there right now is Justin Gaethje.
Yep.
But do we really want to see Tony and Gaethje? Are you really excited for that fight?
Not even, bro. Like,
I mean, I like Gaethje, and sure, I would like to see him fight Tony. But it's not yet. It's so like he would have been like the next in line.
Justin Gaethje versus Tony Ferguson would be like, your dad picks you up for the weekend to celebrate your birthday party, and you're so hype on going to Chuck E. Cheese, but instead he just takes you to Walmart and buys you the shittiest toy he can find, not even the one you want. But I mean, you're happy because it's your birthday, and I guess you got a toy, but deep down, you really wanted Chuck E. Cheese. That's how I see it, bro. Plus, wasn't Justin trying to fight Connor?
Yeah.
I'd rather see that fight, honestly. Like, I don't want to see.
Yeah, but I don't think Connor's ready to fight. I mean,
and it obviously won't happen soon. I'm saying though, like, I'd rather see that later down in the year rather than Tony versus Justin.
I mean, if I had it my way, obviously I want to see Tony Khabib, then Justin and Connor, and then the winners of those two respective fights meet for the belt. But kind of like a little eliminator type of thing,
Exactly, man. Add more fun to the fans as well. Like, I mean, dude, obviously it's not easy. Like, hell, I had tickets to the UFC Fight Night in Portland, April 11th, the week before. That shit obviously got scrapped because of what's going on. Like, at this point, dude, I'm fine. Like, hell, Submission Underground was last night. That was pretty fucking cool to see.
I missed it. I was watching Ozarks.
No, bro. It was actually really cool. They had it like in a barn or some shit, man.
Did they?
Yeah, it was pretty fucking
barn.
Cool. In like a barn. Because I know like Chael mentioned his little because all the commentators were separate. I can't remember if Chael, I guess he never really does commentate, but he did last night.
Okay.
And he said he was like in a silo. What used to be a silo was where he was set up.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool. Then like obviously people were texting him. He was calling them out online and all that. Like Eddie Bravo texted him. Ricky Simone texted him. Who else? So, like, all these names in jiu-jitsu world and MMA world were just hitting him up. So it's pretty cool.
Nice.
Felt really intimate though. So it was nice, better than having nothing.
I might catch it tonight then on UFC Fight Pass.
Definitely, bro. It's
I'm
really
sure it'll be on the replay.
Yeah, no, exactly, man. And it was. You can also look it up and just stream it. But it was pretty good, especially coming from weeks of nothing. It was really nice. And I hate to air this unpopular opinion for their thing, but it didn't have the tag team. Never was a fan of the tag team. Then after the most recent tag team match they had, it really killed any interest.
Explain to me, how does the tag team work? If like somebody's losing, you stick your arm out, or
so
what?
Basically, so it's like a novelty idea, you know, and it's just to like I guess add some excitement. And like the idea is there, they just got to work on the execution. So how they started off is so it's obviously in each corner you have one guy, the other partner, then the actual fighters in, and they start like laying down with their hands touching, or they call the match. They get on their feet, go after each other, whatever. So how it works is, you got that. You kind of try to get a guy into your corner. You tag your opponent. You're able to hold your opponent for 3 seconds before you have to let go. So like allows you, let's say like I have my opponent's back. I tag my teammate in. He can real quick hop in there and try and get a leg for a leg attack kind of thing. It's exciting. Like the idea is, but execution's just not there yet, especially after this last one, man.
What's next? The Royal Rumble?
Dude, I would love to see a jiu-jitsu world. Straight up, man. If someone can make that happen, that would be tight.
Actually, we've done that. We've had 8 guys on one side, 8 guys on the other side. Everybody runs at somebody.
Yeah.
And then somebody gets free from somebody and go teams up and grab somebody. Dude. And 2 people on one, 3 people on one, get that guy out.
That would be awesome, man.
And then whoever's left, they just go amongst each other.
See, they could even do that. That'd be so much better, man. Like,
that'd be kind of funny.
It would be. Hell, even 1 versus 2 kind of thing, so many things. But that tag team idea, like, again, it's a great idea. It's just they need to work some kinks out.
So what do we do for 249? How do we fix 249? Are you drinking a Corona?
Yeah,
show the people.
Hey, y'all, just trying to help the world.
Did you just buy stock in the company too?
Yeah, actually, I'm trying to help them out. Look out for my peeps. Rough times, we will survive.
So anyway, going back to 249, how do we save it? I mean, well, how do they save it?
How do they save it?
I'm saying we work for
right. Like we're the ones like Dana's listening right now. Like he's one of the main viewers. Yeah. You never know, man. His representatives might be out there.
He'd be like, man, shut the fuck up. You don't know
Austin
what
Lane just got a text message. He's like, hey, tell those guys to shut the fuck up. Like that's what he's saying.
I don't know. Wait, hold on. I think we got a comment here.
Snap. It's Dana saying shut the fuck up.
Yeah, probably. In a barn.
Oh, man, look who it is.
Yeah, Mr. I can't make it today because I'm busy. I get it. It's so good.
He's busy laughing at us.
Yeah.
Trying to fix UFC 249. I get it.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if Khabib is not gonna be able to make it, I mean, what can you do?
Yeah, honestly, just don't have it, bro. That's
the thing. I mean, do you cancel the whole event, or do you try to find, or do you still try to find a replacement for Khabib?
Yeah, personally, for me, again, like I want this fight to happen so bad still that I'd rather than pull out Tony, and obviously you gotta wait for Ramadan to happen and then let Khabib fight. Like, let it happen again.
Well, who was going to be on that card? Do we even know?
I don't remember. Shit. It's time to Google it.
Yeah. Yep. See, this is the time when having Chris
Rose, Thug Rose versus Jessica Andrade.
We'll make that the main event.
Yeah. Then Islam Makhachev. I guess he's probably in Russia right now, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I have no idea.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, he's Russian. Hell, he might even be. The last thing that I see popped up by him quickly was 2 weeks ago. So who knows? He might be in Russia as well. Then Jeremy Stevens versus Calvin Qatar.
That's a good fight. I mean, these guys need to get paid though.
Yep.
I mean,
Jacare was closing the prelims against Uriah Hall.
That's a good fight. Yeah, bump it up to the main card. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh shit! Already a fight. Shamil Abdurakhimov versus
Lyman
Cyril
Good.
Gain. That was canceled.
Bilal Muhammad versus Lyman Good. Lyman Good is good. It's always Bilal Muhammad.
Yeah.
By the way, Lyman Good is Puerto Rican, even if he doesn't sound like it.
That's our boy.
We claim him. We claim him.
Oh, Atman Azar or Kama worthy. He said he's worthy of that fight to happen still, Dana. So then we got Gian Viante versus Ben Rothwell. You know, that's another good one right there.
Yeah.
The big boys. So the big boys bang.
I mean, you basically just scrapped the main fight, which would be in Khabib and Tony. Move Jessica and Rose to the main event. But that's the thing. There'll be no title fight.
Yeah, that's the problem.
You know what they should do? Make it a free pay-per-view.
Yeah, honestly.
Move Jessica and Rose to the main event.
It's gonna have to happen in country. I do see like some of the fights, I guess. Who knows? Like, I don't know how the travel restrictions are working right now.
I mean, I had those questions too.
You know,
I put, you know, as we are transitioning to the McDojo show in the next couple of weeks, you know, I'm on the Instagram for the McDojo show.
Yeah.
And I'm posting stuff and I pose that question.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, you know, how you know, with the travel ban for Russia, you know, how does Khabib move out of Russia to get to the fight? And people will say, "Oh, we'll take a train, drive here to the border and then take a plane." And I'm like, okay, that sounds great, but what are the travel restrictions in those countries that you're saying go to that country and fly it out of there?
Hell, not only that, like I wonder how international travel is working for the U.S. if he were to fight in the U.S. You know, like
what is it? Let me see. Let's find out.
Yeah, like the only thing I know for sure is like I live right next to Canada, and right now the only like the border is essentially closed only for like mandatory travel. So I guess like government related shit and I guess special circumstances. But the last I heard is, you know, essentially closed border up north.
Well, Mexico closed the borders.
There you go. So
to U.S. citizens, which is crazy because if you drive by the White House, you can hear chants of "You did it, you did it, you did it."
Oh man,
that was a bad joke.
hey, I mean, the point was driven across, man.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm on the travel state site, and let's see for specific information regarding impacts due to COVID-19. Please see a full list of embassy websites.
Oh shit!
Oh Jesus Christ!
It might be on a case by case basis.
It might be. Let's see.
Bro. Like. It's to the point too where a lot of military bases are essentially closed down, or not closed down, but like running with the bare minimum, not letting people in and all that too.
All right, so I just found it says coronavirus travel restrictions across the globe. So it sounds like pretty much everybody's got some sort of travel restriction.
Yeah. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if the UAE had one too, because people were saying that.
I don't know. I mean,
which was I'll tell you right.
The problem is we don't know where the fight was going to take place, so we don't know
exactly.
So
help people were talking about travel restricted to this destination. From the UAE, I just googled it. UAE travel advisory, and because of COVID, travel restricted, so that wouldn't happen. I mean, where the fuck else could they have the fight?
Let's see, U.S. travel restrictions. I mean, right now, I just put U.S. travel restrictions, and it comes Japan, Spain, Hong Kong, Cuba, Costa Rica, South Korea, all that.
Bro, I just looked up Switzerland. That'd be my only guess. It says potential impact on travel. So let's say about to throw some money at Switzerland to host a fight.
Oh, here we go. It says Trump extends social distancing guidelines to April 30th in cases. Oh my God! Cases are topping 140,000.
Yeah, I mean we're beating every other country now with it.
Well, we're number one.
We're number one. America first, baby. If you ain't first, you're last. So again, part of the problem too going against Dana is every day something new is passed as to how to do stuff. Like again, hats off to Chael Sonnen and the Submission Underground crew for what they did last night, because I didn't even think they were going to be able to do anything.
Well, they had enough time to prepare for it.
Yes.
They had like a couple of weeks since they found out, and that's how they were able to pull it off.
Yeah, man. And just think, like, fortunately they did it right, but we don't know how that would work for like a UFC event, because again, the later it is, just the more stuff changes.
Bro, I don't think they're letting anybody come in.
I don't think so either, bro. Like, again, there really isn't.
It's just so much information. I can't absorb it all.
No, you really can't.
And try to have a decent podcast and talk about it.
Right, exactly.
I should have looked it up beforehand.
Well, not only that, bro, but you could say something today and it'll be completely different tomorrow. That's like the realness of the situation. It's like what's been advised a week ago is totally different today.
Let me see. It says they got all kinds of shit. They got travelers returning home from international travel. Then they got returning cruise ship travels in the U.S., travel health notices, travel prohibited from entry to the U.S.
Yeah.
So let's see. Foreign nationals who have been visited the past 14 days may not enter the United States, China, Iran, European nation, United Kingdoms, and the Republic of Ireland. That's it? No wonder. There's not enough travel bans.
Right.
It feels like this should be everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Y'all stay home. We'll stay home. Fuck off.
It's been at this point, like, shadow box on Skype.
Somebody said something about having the fight on Xbox.
That might have been me talking shit.
Oh, that was you.
Talking shit. Hey, at this point, look, Khabib and Tony have enough time to learn how the game works with the controls.
I couldn't remember.
And they fucking fight each other. I've been throwing that shit out there for a while now. Cause I know, like, they actually had, cause like in UFC video games, you can set the computer to fight the computer.
Right.
They had Tony versus Khabib, and Khabib won. So,
well, listen, I just saw something the other day that I was like, I don't watch NASCAR, but I'm definitely not watching.
That shit
virtual NASCAR.
When I was on Twitter after Chris mentioned that shit last week,
I was like, I saw how they're doing it, and I'm like, that's not really NASCAR. It's just motherfuckers playing a video game.
Well, I mean, yeah, but with NASCAR, it's for some of the fans, bro. They'll still watch that shit. I mean, the crashing won't be as crazy if there's any accidents, but fuck it, it's still cars driving in a circle.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna pass. It'd be like if LeBron and the Lakers decided that they're gonna play, the Houston Rockets on Xbox.
2K.
They're like, nah, man, I don't want to see that shit,
bro. And they have professional teams that play the 2K.
Yeah, I still don't want to.
Shit's gonna change. I know shit's gonna change. Like, fortunately, there's no competitive market like that for the UFC video game. Like, I couldn't even imagine, because there's times where the game will fucking glitch. Just some shit like that would happen.
Sorry, I was just reading the comments that were coming into the Instagram thing.
Oh, no problem.
I didn't mean to like not pay attention.
Bro, you're good, man. It's just with the amount of fuckery going on right now. It's just like, are we really surprised?
I'm not surprised, motherfucker.
Exactly. Hell, like, I mean, who even knows? I want to see if Dana said anything, or the UFC.
I would have think that at this point he would have said something, but I'm looking at the MMA news.
Oh, one tweet in the last hour. Oh my, that's stupid.
What
is
the
last thing they tweeted was just a connect the dots of Diego Sanchez and Joe Benavidez. That's it.
They want to what?
Something about Joe Benavidez and Diego Sanchez. Some little like the 6 degrees of Diego Sanchez.
Well, this was just in. I refreshed the website and it says Tyron Woodley and Colby Covington want to fight at UFC 249. I'm down for that.
Yo, I'm down. That would be awesome, because they're going, hate each other, kill each other.
Let's take a look. Yep, there it is.
Hey.
And this is by Fernando Quiles Jr. from MMAnews.com.
Boom.
Yep. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at that.
I'd be happy. They fucking hate each other. So
I know.
Give us some beef.
that's a fight that I definitely want to see too. So
give me something where I know the hate is real. I don't want no fabricated bullshit, Dana.
Sorry,
I could watch
I had the
WrestleMania on
Corona
ESPN. That and I got the Corona drink. So.
Yeah. So I mean that would be a good replacement right there.
Honestly, straight up, worthy of a main event. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Give them 5 rounds to fuck each other up, please.
Well, these guys have been at it for at least a year. You know, not being able to. You know, Tyron and Kamaru were scheduled to fight, and they did. But you know, Colby was waiting in the wings. You know. So I mean,
this would be an excellent fight, honestly, between the two of them.
Yeah.
And it feeds what we want. You know, again, it's not our ideal fight, but that's a solid replacement.
I definitely agree with that because, I mean, that was another fight that I was looking forward to.
Hell, dude, and especially the fact that almost became that almost took place of the UFC fight night where Tyron was going to fight Leon. Obviously, got scrapped because of coronavirus travel restrictions. But
man,
plus, like the rumor I heard, I'm not sure if it's true. The only reason why it didn't happen was Colby was asking for too much money, and this is before they even had to scrap the event.
Well, I mean, it's kind of last minute right now.
Yeah,
you know?
But this is a pay-per-view, so there might be a chance they can reach some sort of agreement.
Just give them another $100,000. You know, you got it. Give the fans something good, and you'll be all right.
There might be more pay-per-view buys for this event just because of there's nothing else going on.
I mean, and I think that's what Dana was banking on, the fact that there's nothing. I mean, the only MMA that we've seen on TV for the last couple of weeks was Combat Night, and that was out of Jacksonville, Florida.
Yep, Combat Night. That shit was actually
the only show
on an internet forum, bro. On a Reddit, someone actually posted about that, and that was so fucking cool,
bro. They were on ESPN.
Oh, nice.
ESPN covered it, and the article that they had, it was Costlo on it on the front. Yeah,
dude, that's awesome, man.
Yeah,
shout out to that kid. You know, dude, that's phenomenal that something was brought out. Because I mean, aside from Combat Night, and for us, that's close to that's home. The next thing was fucking Cage Warriors
in UK.
Yeah, the UK. That was the only other event that still have taken place after UFC Brasilia.
What's that blonde kid with the shaggy dude? Patty Paddington or something like that?
Patty McPatty face.
Something. I don't know.
Patty McCakes.
But that dude's been fighting forever. And I just saw him on one of the Cage Warrior shows. And I'm like, when is this kid coming stateside? You know? But oh well. But anyway, Combat Night has been the only one in the last 2-3 weeks.
3 weeks exactly to make it happen.
And now Chael's,
Chael Submission Underground. And dude, hey, honestly, Chael can make it happen again soon, man. Like, fuck it. They made it happen last night. They can make it happen again in a month.
I don't know. I'm hoping that within a month all this shit is gone. But anyway, I mean, I just saw that they extended it. So
I mean,
today's what, the 30th?
Yeah, today's the 30th. So another month, literally another month, 4 more weeks. What I heard, there's like some checkpoint set up in Florida at the border.
Yeah, on I believe it's I-10, I-95, and I-75.
Fuck.
They don't want anybody coming in that's not like a resident
in Florida. Yeah,
because what happened was they had a guy travel from New York to Jacksonville, and he had tested positive in New York from for the coronavirus.
Yeah.
So they isolated him for 14 days. So they're like, we don't want anybody flying in and traveling in. So,
well, I don't know if you remember that picture I sent you of Jack's Beach in St. John's Beach, like the border that was shut off. How many fucking people were on the beach St. John's side? Like,
well, the next day they shut. They shut
all the shit down just because that fucking photo.
Crazy, bro. It's like,
it's crazy that just because that picture made you look bad, you finally decided to shut that shit down when that shouldn't have happened in the first place.
Hey, I see Sharonda going to the beach, bro.
Right? Yeah, girl, talking about you.
That's right. Breaking the rules and shit.
Fucking showing off on her Instagram story.
Yeah.
She's at the beach. Whoa.
Throw her ass in jail.
Right?
But anyway, what can we do at this point? So
just hope that eventually something comes out of Tony and Khabib. That's all we can do.
I don't think it's gonna happen at this point. I'm fairly sure that this fight is not going to happen anymore. I think this fight
lost all hope.
I have, bro. I mean,
I can't look. It'll happen eventually. Look, I wouldn't be surprised if they wait for the New Year's card that they do at the end of the fucking year, since maybe that's when we'll get back to kind of normal living. You know, that's the only way I can see that shit going
talking
down.
about 2021.
Oh, you know. But whatever fight, the last pay per view they do for the year, maybe
Here we
that one
go.
might be the one.
Another one throws his name on the hat in the hat.
Oh, who is it?
Dustin Poirier.
Oh shit, who does he want? Tony?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
He said that he would fight Tony.
Okay, look, I have a proposal, right? So let's put the battle of the Austins.
Dustin Poirier volunteers to fight Tony Ferguson at UFC 249. I'll take it.
Oh. Look, how about this?
I don't know. That's a good fight too, but
I want Dustin versus Justins for the battle of the Austins at UFC 249.
That's already happened.
But 249, bro. Battle of the Austins. Give them an Austin belt. I want an Austin belt.
It's already happened.
That way a belt's on the line, bro.
I don't think that'll be a good fight. Well, I mean, it is a good fight, but
I just look. I don't want Tony fighting anyone else so that he doesn't. I hope this doesn't happen. I want him to get hurt, and I want him to fight Khabib. So no getting hurt, nothing. Just I want him for Khabib. Like I have hope they can make it happen.
I'm looking through the headlines here, just to see if anything popped off.
Anything else? Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Like
no.
Ariel Helwani say anything? Yeah, really shit.
They shit the bed.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
Oh, well.
Fuck.
All right, well, I just wanted to cover that real quick. I mean, we didn't have too much information on the situation and what's going to be what, because we don't even know the location. We don't know, if...
Dude, I feel like Dana was waiting for the week prior to finalize that just because of how, again, everything is changing as shit progresses. I mean, at this point, man, I'm not saying to think of it this way, but at the same time, don't be surprised when the word comes out that 249 was canceled.
I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
You know?
Yeah, I won't be.
It's a reality people have to accept, man.
Because I'm already, I'm already bummed out that Tony Khabib's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So the fact that they could just pull the rug and say, you know what, we're just gonna scrap the whole card wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah,
but at the same time, man, those guys and gals that are on that card, they've been training hard too. So
for a while, yeah.
I mean,
and it sucks because they probably won't get paid either, huh?
Right. If they don't have a show, most likely they won't get paid.
Yeah, so that sucks too.
I rather they have a shitty card and those guys, well, you can't say it's a shitty card.
No,
I mean it's a good card.
Yeah,
but the main event puts it over the top.
Yo, you could put me the worst fighters on the card, but if something happens on that day, fuck it. It could be people with 0-12 records. The fact that they're out there fighting means it's probably going to be one of the greatest cards on history without it even trying, just because they made it happen.
I say make it free, man. Back in the day when they started, they used to do that shit all the time.
Yeah.
If something went down where the main event was scrapped, they would just put it on for free.
Yeah. Not only that, bro. I mean, think about it this way too. A lot of the people, like these gyms where these fighters are from, bro, they're not even open. Fucking the martial arts community right now is suffering. Give it to us for free. That'd be cool.
I mean, no gyms open.
So that's actually like another thing I've been wondering about. Like, I know obviously if a fighter's preparing for this card, obviously people in the gym are going to be, training them for this. But
I think they're training, they might be training on their own. I don't think that they can go.
Did you hear what DC mentioned about Khabib before Khabib even left to Russia?
What?
It was just Khabib and his team training there. So whoever was with, I guess, his coaches or the coaching, like, DC said he wasn't able to go, obviously. They had the gym just set up for Khabib. I wouldn't be surprised if he had moments where he was training alone. Who fucking knows? But I feel like that's also what guided that decision for him to go to Russia, where it'd be a little bit, more relaxed for him to train instead of, being cheated on his training.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see a lot of cases coming out of Russia. Hold on. Get out of here. Go.
Skedaddle.
damn it, man. It's like anytime I'm trying to do something, they all want to be like, "Hey, what's going on?
They're
What
trying
are
to
you
get the
doing?"
spotlight, dog. I don't blame them.
Anyway, what was I saying?
The training situation, like with Khabib, how we don't know how that was going for him.
Oh yeah. I mean, you don't hear a lot of cases coming out of Russia, so
I mean, we don't hear a lot come out of Russia though. So
yeah, that's true. They keep that shit on the wraps. They're like, don't say nothing.
Well,
we don't know nothing.
Shit. Something I actually saw, I can't believe I remembered this until now, was people are kind of pissed off saying, how come you guys didn't take precautions with Khabib like you did with Wei Li when her fight was coming up?
What do you mean?
Like, didn't they take Wei Li, like bring her out of China well before they needed to?
Yes,
of what was going down?
Yeah, but Khabib was already here.
Yeah, he was here. But that was before the restrictions were brought on.
Yeah, so he was already here. Why did he leave?
Like, I think DC said it best was just because, or I think DC talked about, I know he talked about Khabib being kind of difficult for Khabib to train, but I think he mentioned the motive for him going to Russia was for him to, again, have a little bit more control rather than being really picky on how they can open the gym and stuff.
Not only that, I mean, if he got stuck here, his family's over there. So he would have been here without his family. So I probably would have just left too.
Yeah. I mean, dude, not only that, but let's look at California. California itself, the state itself is like closed down.
California, New York,
Yeah. So
I believe Pennsylvania as well.
Shit, see? So that would make it a little bit more difficult too for him to train, probably. So that's the reality of the situation. It's like, it's not that extreme out here, even though we were like the first epicenter of everything, but we ain't had none of that.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all I had. I just wanted to get on here real quick and have a short podcast and talk about Khabib and Tony no longer being a fight. Is there anything else that you want to add before we go?
No words can describe the pain I feel. So
you're sad.
I mean, dude, devastated, man. It was so close, but fuck.
Well, close, but no cigar.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, guys, thank you very much for listening and tuning into our stream. We just wanted to do a quick impromptu podcast and talk about, the Tony Ferguson Khabib fight, which is no longer happening at UFC 249. And I guess we'll stay tuned, everybody, for what's going to happen. Yeah, I mean, Colby Woodley would be tight. I guess if they could give Tony, a fight with maybe Justin Gaethje or Poirier, I guess that'd be fine too. But I mean, the question is, does Tony want to take those fights?
Yeah. And who knows, man? Even he might be thinking that, just like stay healthy for Khabib, hopefully.
Well, I mean, what about the money?
That's what I'm thinking.
If he doesn't fight, he's not going to get paid. So I mean, if I'm Tony, I'll probably just be like, just give me both those guys. At the same time, I'll beat them both. Ooh. That might ruffle some feathers.
We'll see.
They can tag in. I don't care.
Right? Tag team MMA.
I'll beat both their asses.
Look, the only way to save it's Hell in a Cell. Tony versus the Austins. That's it. That's the way to do it. Anyway. Or a TLC match.
All right, guys. Just a reminder, we are transitioning to the McDojo show as of April 10th. Follow the McDojo Live page because we're going to be streaming to the McDojo Live page on Facebook and also the McDojo Live page on YouTube. So follow those pages. So once we go live, you guys can, check out what we're going on. And before I announce the guest, I got to get with them real quick. So we have two pretty good guests already lined up that Rob has set up. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you listening, and we'll catch you maybe Friday. Shit. Friday? You down for Friday?
Dog.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck yeah, player.
And Chris should be back on Friday, so we all will be back talking some more shit. All right, guys, thank you very much. We'll catch you next week. This Friday.
This Friday. This week.
This Friday, yeah.